Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message to you today, people, is for you to run your own race of life, man. You know, one way to look at life is that it's a marathon, it's not necessarily a sprint. And what I love about, like a marathon, for example, is that even though you run against a lot of people, you're really racing against yourself, man. Like some of the greatest athletes out there, they're not trying to beat everybody. They just focusing on beating their previous time. And if you stay focused on be diligent on just, running your own race, man, and focus on what you need to work on, then you'll realize that you can attain the things you want a lot easier, And that's really, in essence, what my message is today, man, is that I really want you to stop comparing yourself to other people, looking at how far other people are heading and where you are and where you at and all of that stuff and what they're doing versus what you're doing. Listen, man, I don't want you to worry or give any cares to any of that stuff, because at the end of the day, life is an individual sport. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their unique path that they have to walk, and they have unique experiences, and that's what makes us special and unique, So it's like, I really want you to just stay focused on what do you need to work on, and focus on doing that, man. Because as you focus on developing yourself and growing yourself, then every single thing else will work itself out over time, And that's really, in essence, what the message is today, man, is I just really want you to run your own race of life and stop comparing yourself to people, and also stop caring too much about what people think about you and what people got to say about you and your goals, man. At the end of the day, God gave you your vision, and this is your life, man. Don't live your life based on what other people expect or what you're trying to do for other people. Instead, I really want you to focus on, running your own race, man. Whatever the heck that looks like, That's indeed the message, people. Run with that. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean. My mandate and purpose, people, for being on this earth, man, my mandate from God is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way we do it, people, is by realizing that united we stand. As long as we stand together, support each other, encourage each other, inspire each other, do business with each other, then every single thing that, from what I see, people will more than materialize them, which is to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen. And, I want to wake up those giants that's out here, man, that don't realize the strength and the power that's within them. And I know that as that happens, we'll bring about breakthroughs after breakthroughs, not just to benefit the Caribbean and Africa, but the entire world will benefit from the innovations and so forth that will be created, man. So let's work on doing that, my people. With that being said, man, my declaration over y'all life today, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that, you guys will really heed this message, man, and really start figuring out how to really run your race of life, What does your race look like, Stop worrying about what anybody else is doing and focus on what you need to do, man, and what is your contribution to this world. And just know and trust and believe that God got you, and everything will indeed work itself out as long as you stay diligently doing what you ought to be doing. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day on this Monday, man. Get excited for a brand new week. Reset. Let's rock and roll. And we'll talk tomorrow, people.